What's up, YouTube? YouGrassName, and I got another deck profile for you today. It's TG Sun. With Striker back at 2, I feel like this deck is very viable again. I understand dragons are still a deck, and it admittedly has some problems with that. But it's not like a super competitive deck, so I personally don't really go to regionals or anything. But for a local environment, this deck is great, but again, not everyone is playing dragons, so it really turns every other game into a grind game. There's a lot of Constellars this format, I've noticed, and Evil Swarm too, but a lot of Constellars, especially at my locals. So it turns games against those kind of decks into grind games. It can win against dragons. You just have to side right and don't be stupid. So I'm just gonna get right into the deck. So for the TGs, we got 2 Striker, obviously. Striker is just great. He's your tuner, he's your quick special summon when they have a monster and you don't. And just like the others, he can search when he's killed at the end phase for our TG except himself. Triple Rush Rhino, this card is really good. Just 2k beat stick without skill drain, otherwise he's just 16. But it's a great first turn play, but I wish he got the 400 when he has to attack to get the 400, which kind of sucks, but otherwise I'd probably be a little too broken. But Rush Round is still great, and then obviously we got the 3 Werewolf to round up our TG lineup. I don't like the Cyber Magician. It's just a personal preference. I don't really like it. Excuse me. And Werewolf is really cool because whenever a level 4 or lower monster is special summoned, you can special summon him. So it just gives you another monster on the field, and I find a lot of times I'll have one of each of these in my hand, so just go Special Striker, Special Werewolf, normal Rhino. Then you can make a 9 or a 6 or a 5 or whatever you need in that situation. So those are the TGs. And then just for the other support, play the 2 Barbaros. I don't like 3. 3 is way too much. I'm sorry I sound a little sick, but it's October, so but Barbaros is just great. Skill drain gives it 3,000. Even without him, 19 isn't bad, and Horn of the Phantom Beast pumps him up even more. But a good thing to know, when you have Barbaros, if he's at 19, you flip the skill drain later, he goes to 3,000. Even if the skill drain leaves, he stays at 3,000, so he's very, very good. You got the 2 Tengu. I like this card. I know some people don't play this in this deck, but I think it's really good. It's really annoying, and be interesting to see what happened if this went to 3. The 1 Thunder King, this doesn't need to be. I don't know why is this at 1. I don't understand that. But replacing the 2nd Thunder King, I'm playing a Kaiku. Under skill drain, they're just beat sticks, but otherwise they're still really good. They obviously have great effects, and this Kaiku is German, so spells. We got the Triple Duality. This card is amazing in this deck. You don't special summon too much, so it's not really a problem, and it just helps you get to your combo pieces. 2 Forbidden Lance, just to protect your monsters and to help get over their monsters, because if they somehow have something more than 38, I guess, because Barbaros with skill drain and Phantom Beast can make 38. So I guess anything more than 38 would be tough to handle. Not that there really is anything, but it's great with like Rhino or something, or Werewolf if you have to. So Lance, and it's great protection. The Dark Hole, Lone Staple, and I only main deck 1 MST just because this deck is more back row oriented, so you don't really need it too much. Traps, I believe there's 19. Got the Warning, Bottomless, Torrential, 2 Mirror Force, 2 Deep Prison, 2 Dark Bribe, because, with Solemn Gun, you need a way to stop their spells and traps from activating. I understand it's a minus, but it's still a viable out. To Call the Haunt, this card is amazing. Just, bring back your monsters, make big pushes, Call the Haunt. If you have a Werewolf in your hand, Call the Haunt into TG, or just any level 4, and then, special summon your Werewolf, and, go in. The only bad thing about this is that when it floats, it's terrible, but it's whatever. MVP, Skill Drain, obviously, this card is way too good. Hurts a lot of decks. Obviously, you want to side this out against, like Dragons and Prophecy, although I haven't run into a Prophecy in a while, but, also it's not that great against Mermails, so I have to take that into consideration. 3 Horn of the Phantom Beast, another outstanding card. Puts in so much work, gives you just pluses for days, and it's great. Only playing one EM1, I find more than that kind of clogs a bit, and it can be very bad. You don't want to have, 2 of these in your hand and no targets. And then my tech is TGX3DX2. This is basically the replacement for Pot of Avarice, and it's essentially a Moray of Greed for TGs. You select any 3 TGs in your graveyard, that includes Synchros, and shuffle them into your deck, or, put the Synchro in your extra deck, and then draw 2. So that's pretty good. The only thing I don't like about this card is that it's a trap. It should definitely be a spell, but it definitely has a spell kind of effect, but it's whatever. So that's the main deck. Extra deck, Wonder Magician, pop back row. It's a tuner, but if it's destroyed, you get to draw a card. So Hyper Librarian, really, this the only reason this is here is because it's a beat stick. But without Skill Drain, it can hinder your opponent, because obviously they're not going to want to synchro and give you pluses. But then again, some people don't care, so it's a mini maxi. Cataster is amazing. Armades just adds to the, great level 5s, the deck. And then, Barkion for level 6. We need better level 6s, or bring back Ryanek, and, one Gaia. This would be an Orient Dragon if I had one, but I just don't. Actually, I'd probably take something else out for the Orient Dragon, because this is a good beat stick, and it's vanilla, so Skill Drain doesn't matter. But I don't know. If I had an Orient Dragon, I don't know what I'd take out, actually. One Black Rose, this is just there because you can sometimes make level 7s. It's not very often, but just in case you need an out, Black Rose is there. Stardust is still good because he still has his effect under Skill Drain, because Tributing is a cost and it resolves in the graveyard, and special summoning from the graveyard activates in the graveyard. So, yeah, it's that. Scrap Dragon, blow things up. Crimson Blader, just slows your opponent down, great against dragons. You want to get this out as fast as you can. Mistworm to just, it's the only, level 9, really. So that's that. Exceeds, I never exceed in this deck, but you have the option. So, Zenmane's Leviathan, Maestroke, and Pearl, just as another beat stick. And again, Skill Drain. It doesn't matter because it doesn't have an effect anyway. I'll go through my side deck real quick. It's pretty standard 2D Crow because it's amazing. 2 Max C, because, it's Max C. I'm teching Battle Fader because against big OTK decks like Mermails and Dragons, you're not always going to want to be wasting your Deep Prisons and your Mirror Force just, to stop a small attack. And if they have 5 monsters, if you don't have the Mirror Force, and you're kind of screwed. So, Battle Fader is just a great out, and it's a level 1. So that, it just adds to your possibilities of synchro summoning, which is really good. 2 Fossilina, just stop special summons, and It's just there. 2 MST and the Twister. In every game 2 and or 3, just because, a lot of people are citing Royal Decree, especially things like Prophecy, Dragons, Constellars side in that I've noticed. So Twister can get rid of it, and it's just an extra MST, just in case. 2 Imperial Animal, Dragons, and 2 Vanity Emptiness, Dragons. I guess it's okay against Mermails, I guess. So yeah, that's the deck. Leave your comments down below, tell me what you think. Yeah, so I guess that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to comment, rate, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.